of Imam Ali. Now Imam Ali was born in the Kaaba, the place where we do sajda, the place where we do hajj, the place where we get our passports and our visas, to the place that we say farewell to our families, to the place where we go around, we go there for hajj and umrah, we go there with our madness, we go there with our worries and our parshaniya, we go there with our creeds, and that's the place where Imam Ali was born. So now I will discuss what happened to the children. Nobody was left now. The time had begun. Unair Muhammad were keen to save Islam. They went to the battlefield and they never returned. Qasim took permission from his mother to go and fight in this battle. He went to his uncle and his uncle said to him, "How can I give?" Because Qasim was a duplicate of his father. Now how could Imam Hussain let somebody who looks like his brother go and die in front of him? Oh brothers, how would you take it if your brother was going to go and die in front of you? How much would it hurt? If your child, you knowingly knew that was going to be hurt in the next 5 minutes, would you let them get hurt? No, we try everything to prevent it. So can you now imagine what Imam Hussain was feeling? A child who mirror imaged his father, his beloved brother. How could this man allow him to go? Somebody who was not even fully bothered, somebody who was not old enough. But this child was very young, and the mother had gone to Imam Hussain and said, "Hey, give permission and allow him to go and fight this battle." Qasim had gone and kept on asking his uncle for permission, but he kept on being disappointed. So he went to his mother and said, "Oh mother, there is a taweez on my arm. What is this for?" So his mother opened this and she read the letter. And upon reading this letter, she went straight to Imam Hussain and said, "This letter is for you from your brother." And the letter referred to her saying, "Oh brother Hussain, a day will come that Islam will need me to save it by sacrifice. I will not be alive that day. However, my son will be there. It is my wish that my son represents me on that day." Upon reading this, Imam Hussain says, "My dearest Qasim, how can I stop you now? Go say bye to everybody." He went to Bibi Zainab. Zainab, bring me Imam Hussein's aba and turban, and they dressed him to prepare him for this journey. Zainab, look at Qasim, look how handsome you are. You just look like our brother. Tears were now flowing from the remaining people of the tents. Imam Hussain helped Qasim prepare and dress for the war, and helped him climb upon this horse. His feet would not nearly touch the saddles of the horse. He was even too young to control this horse, but yet he still wanted to go out. This young fighter rode into the battlefield. He rode towards the army of Yazid. Qasim fought gallantly. It was a battle that we can never forget. The enemy could not overpower him. However, one very evil soldier of Yazid came from behind and put the sword to his head. Qasim was now covered in blood. The young Qasim, now thirsty for 3 days, could not take it anymore. He fell off his horse and cried out, "Oh uncle, come to the battlefield." Imam Hussain and Abbas at this point ran to the battlefield. Now what happened from here onwards was a very dreadful event that took place. The enemies of Islam started to panic. They thought Abbas and Hussain were coming to fight them. They panicked. The horses were panicking, the people were panicking. They ran from here to there, from there to here. Panic arose in the land of Karbala. And as this panic arose, people were running all over, the horses were running all over. And as they were running all over, these horses paid no respect for Qasim or for his body. They trampled upon this poor child. His body became shattered in many pieces. The evil soldiers of Yazid ran all over, so did these horses. At this point, Imam Hussain and Abbas were searching. They were in the land of Karbala. As the horses were running by, the sand was getting higher, the dust had become high. The body of this child could not be seen. And the enemies were panicking. They would not know what to do. This panic caused more chaos. However, Imam Hussain and Abbas were looking for this young body. They looked everywhere. Eventually, Imam Hussain picked up the pieces. Allahu Akbar. Think about this. A body shredded in many pieces. What shall Imam Hussain do now? What should he do now? His body had been torn. The blood all over Karbala. Imam Hussain picked up the pieces of Qasim and collected them and took them back towards the tent. He laid them on the ground and he called the women. He shedded his tears and he went out. The women came in and they saw the way the body had been died and held over. What else could they have done? They cried and they martyred. Waqasima, Waqasima. We are from God, and from God we will return.
محمد وآل محمد بلند صلوات.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا وطبيب نفوسنا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما إمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر أرواحنا وأرواح العالمين الكرام وحدهم لله. أما بعد فقد قال الإمام علي النبي عليه السلام: السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة وموضع الرسالة ومختلف الملائكة ومهبط الأنوار.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
आइए मिलकर इमाम ज़माना की सेहत और सलामती के लिए दुआ करें। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्लाहुम्मा कुल्ले वलियका गुनाहों की बख्शिश और मग़फ़िरत के लिए सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। मजलिस की कबूलियत के लिए बाबा बुलंद सल्लल्लाहु। इमाम ज़माना की रज़ा और खुशनुदी के लिए सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। मोमिनीन की हाजत रवाई के लिए सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम। दुश्मनान इस्लाम की नाबूदी के लिए सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम।